A few weeks ago, I made a video called Jimmy Needs to Stop Making Halloween Life Sizes. And I thought that would only apply really to the Halloween because of how outrageous that was. But lo and behold, Christmas, ladies and gentlemen, we have an issue with Christmas life sizes this year from Jimmy. Now, obviously, they're going to be still making the Walmart Santa that has the older dancing mechanism and head turn and all of that stuff, and it's kind of hard to mess something like that up. However, they're branching out to do new licensed characters, in particular for Home Depot. And we've been seeing several licensed pieces at Home Depot this year for Halloween and Christmas. Something that comes to mind is the Darth Vader and Stormtrooper, which are for Christmas and or Halloween. And there's also just a plethora of other characters for Christmas, such as Scrooge, reindeer, Santa Claus, and all sorts of characters. However, one of them has been getting the most attention by far, and that is the Buddy the Elf by Jimmy. You see, Jimmy decided that they were going to follow through with this, and obviously, as most of us would know, the ultimate decisions do come from the buyer. And with Home Depot having such a great reputation with making such incredible choices with products, how this got through the prototyping stages even is beyond me. So as you can see here, this is a picture of Buddy the Elf as he is seen in the movies, played by Will Ferrell, and here is the life size by Jimmy. Now immediately you'll notice something that's pretty off, and that is the face. The face has that uncanny valley effect that some of you on the internet might have heard of time to time, and others of you might just think it is simply being uncanny and creepy. And I would have to agree with you. This thing is very creepy, and some would almost say it's the scariest life size sold by Home Depot this season for Halloween or Christmas. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be getting into the reviews of this item, and boy are they interesting. Because if we look at the reviews of some of the other characters, you can see overall net positive reviews for the Darth Vader, Stormtrooper, even the Scrooge, which I'm not the biggest fan of. I think it could have been executed a lot better with the character Scrooge. Pretty good star review there. But then, whoa, Buddy the Elf. What's going on there? So in this video, we're going to be looking in to all these reviews just to see what the general public is saying about this item. I did check before filming this. There's no news articles written about it. I'm kind of surprised considering that I think this thing is going a little viral on Instagram and other social media sites. But we'll just go ahead and take a look at the webpage itself. So as we can see, this is HomeDepot.com, and this is the listing for it. 6.5 foot animated Buddy the Elf. Let me actually check really quickly. Let's see here. Will Ferrell height. He's 6'3". All right, that's close enough. Probably got older and shorter. So the height isn't an issue by any means. The outfit, it's pretty close to the original outfit from the movie. The posture is pretty much identical to the one picture of him used in promotional stuff. But then there's the face. And boy, is it something. Truly a face only a mother could love. And that's not a good thing when it's supposed to be a Christmas decoration. What I think is ironic is this is probably going to scare more people than Jack Frost. And if you remember Jack Frost from last year, it was a literal terrifying kind of Halloween looking item, but in the Christmas department. They sold the skeletal Santa Claus online only, which was a very wise marketing decision. But Jack Frost was in store, and I even at one location saw a little girl crying at the side of him with his glowing yellow eyes and evil voice. But honestly, this might be up there with Jack Frost, if not scarier to people. If it's not scary, it's just amusing. It's like a fun bad kind of situation. So we can look at the details here. This guy is $199, so he is notably cheaper than the Stormtrooper and Darth Vader, albeit they have some more sophisticated animation. So this guy has two movements, mouth and body turn. Body turn is fine. The mouth movement is pretty bad. Um, if I scroll down here, we'll look at the official product details. 12 phrases. I'm sure that's the biggest offense for this item. It has 12 phrases from the movie, but we will get into the phrases a little bit as well. So it says, delight elf fans of all ages with this 6.5-foot animated Buddy the Elf. This amazing animated buddy makes an impressive addition to your indoor Christmas decorations. Wearing his signature elf costume, our 6-foot buddy moves and speaks phrases from the movie in true character voice. And they were not joking with true character voice because the lines are pulled straight from the film. Unlike other characters where they get like the raw read-ins of the lines to use and maybe put like some different background music or just have them in there raw, they just took the audio from the film. You can think of the Jimmy Pennywise, for example. On the prototype, you hear the background noises from the scenes in the movie, and on the produced model, you have simply got the spoken phrases. But on this item, there's background sounds, and I think background sounds can be fine. They can add to the ambiance the character produces. However, in this case, there's lines where you just hear like utensils clanking at the dinner table and stuff, and it doesn't always make the most sense. But you can see that he collapses for easy storage. He's 6.5 feet high. High is definitely a way to describe this item. To welcome guests to your home. Adds the right holiday touch to your indoor space. You know, I'm going to say that's a hot take because I don't know if I agree with that statement. And they are trademark of New Line Productions, which is just a travesty. Click here for more information on electronic recycling programs. I think for once this is actually super relevant because many people might want to recycle this item. Questions and answers. Let's see. Is the sound level adjustable? Yes, and can be adjusted. So that's a pretty good thing for modern Jimmy pieces. What in the name of God is this? It clearly isn't Will Ferrell. This is like his evil twin Phil Werrell. We are sorry to hear that you are not completely satisfied with your new item, implying this person bought it August 9th. If you still have the item and you require warranty assistance, blah, 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 just the generic copy and paste response, which I will say other companies like SVI, Techie, even PAC will give personalized responses to questions and reviews on Home Depot's site, whereas Jimmy just copy and paste the typical same paragraph. So we can see there's actually a few 5-star reviews, some 3 stars, but of course 6 1-star reviews. And we have a couple images here that are just oh so stunning. Let's take a quick pic there. So here he is, Will Ferrell, guys. If you don't believe it's Will Ferrell, then shame on you, because this is clearly Will Ferrell in all of his glory. If he looks different now, it's just because he's gotten older. You don't recognize him. So here's a second unit that was purchased, and I gotta say, something just ain't right with those eyes. And something that we'll be seeing in some demo videos is that the mouth moves, but the jaw does not move at all. So it's like the jaw is the bottom lip. So that just really adds to the uncanny effect. And I mean, this is just something else, truly. Some of these reviews are hilarious. So we do have a couple reviews that are questionable to say the least. Here we have a 5-star review by this person. Received the Buddy the Elf yesterday and he looks great. He has several sayings from the movie and his mouth moves well. The outfit, shoes, tights, and hair look really good. Can't wait to put him out on our porch for the holidays. We put them together in 15 minutes. And then Jimmy said, we appreciate you taking the time to leave positive feedback about your newly purchased item. We are happy to hear that you are enjoying it. Thank you for being a valued Jimmy customer. But my friends, this is where that all ends. Because let me just get to the more recent reviews, and it is a sight to see. 1 star by Crackhead Buddy. The face does not look anything like Buddy Elf. He looks like Buddy Elf on crack. And then there's the generic copy and paste. We're sorry you're not satisfied with your new item. We will pass your comments on to our in-house product development team. And you could argue that this is all on Home Depot because Home Depot is the buyer and makes ultimate decisions. However, yes, Home Depot is to blame for some of this, but you also have to look at Jimmy with the fact that this even felt worthy to promote. Because at what point are you just damaging your reputation by putting out something this garbage? And don't get me wrong, I think the volume control is great. I think that the costume and torso look pretty solid. It's just the head clearly could have been performed a little better. V here says, the face is kind of scary, but the best phrase is so definitely worth the buy. 3 stars. We're sorry you're not satisfied. Crackhead Buddy by Buddy the Elf's Dealer. The face is rough for $200. Buddy has had a rough winter. Creepy face. Buddy looks like he's smoked some crack here. Horrible quality, and I expected better from Jimmy Sexpert Productions. So this guy clearly has a little vendetta going on here. This thing has crooked eyes and face is peeling. Not good quality. So that one's kind of puzzling because it's like, what do they mean by peeling? Is the mask ripping already? What's going on there? And with this one, they actually gave a link for a customer support help center. So that must have really been different because with this, they're just like, thank you for the feedback. But with this one, oh my. Here's how to get new parts or whatever. This person gave it 3 stars, but said, the face is absolutely creepy. The eyes are bloodshot and swollen. It looks more like he had a rough Saturday night. It could be used as a Halloween decoration, to be honest. However, the voice is spot on, sounds great. I returned it because I couldn't get past the face looking like it did. Make sure you physically see this before you buy it. We're sorry you're not satisfied with your new item. Here's a 5-star review. I'm surprised I even got a chance to purchase this item. I have problems getting your Halloween props online or in store. I wanted to purchase Chucky this year and I'm on notification email for when, if ever, it comes back in stock. That's aged poorly. You can find him everywhere now. Which it won't. Aged poorly. So this is all about Home Depot. And yet it's a 5-star review. We appreciate the positive feedback. First time seeing that response. Just 1 star. This has to be my favorite. This Buddy sits on a throne of lies. He looks nothing like Buddy the Elf. His eyes are haunted. His face distorted with synthetic materials. And closet racism? Oh man. Way too loud. Smiling is my favorite. We are carrying, and they're of course keeping him to scare the children. I'm curious where closet racism comes from. You know, Jimmy, that's a pretty devastating accusation there. You might want to do a better response. And here's the generic response. So close. I have to say the face is really bad. In fairness, the pictures and videos clearly illustrate this does not look like Will Ferrell. The mouth in the video shows and moves weird. I love the movie quotes. Fix the face and mouth. So those are all the reviews. And again, we can just see here that the Stormtrooper has 144 reviews. And I believe the Stormtrooper might have actually come out at the exact same time or later. And we think about Yoda and how poorly Yoda sold because it was just a Star Wars item with Christmas thrown on it. This has 144 reviews, 4 stars, and this has 2.5 with 10. Darth Vader has almost 5 stars with 99, Chucky almost 5 stars with 88. So clearly there is an issue with Buddy here. And even Jack Frost, who is a Christmas item and made a little child cry that I witnessed firsthand, still almost has 5 stars. And the new Santa has only 4. Even the new Jimmy Grinch, which is built terribly on the inside, has 5 stars. And like I mentioned earlier, the Scrooge. So somehow they just managed to mess it up that bad. And I would play the demo video, but in light of recent events, I don't want another strike on my channel. So just to be safe, even though I don't think Jimmy or Home Depot would strike my channel, I'm just going to find a video on YouTube for us to all see.
The best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear.
Yeah, this one's mouth is definitely a little more rough.
I'm singing! I'm in a store and I'm singing!
Oh, what is this? $2.19. That can't be right. They must put the wrong sticker on there. Or maybe this is in Canada or something.
What song did I sing for you on your birthday this year?
Creepy and funny. He's on that cocaine. That's Bud Light. That's pretty good. Funny comment there, I guess. From Timu. I love Elf, but that's creepy. This looks horrible. He looks creepy. Ah, Jimmy! Just gonna leave that there. Vile. That's not buddy, that's acquaintance. Here's the main video I was wanting to find earlier.
And there's not 12 sayings. I don't think there's 12 sayings.
Oh my God! Santa here? I know him.
But yeah, so overall, that's Buddy the Elf. I think it is a crazy item. I cannot believe how it looks. While the first one we watched did have a little better mouth movement, a lot of them, it's not the case. This is just a really crazy situation. And with how Home Depot has been killing it with Halloween and Christmas the past few years, I mean, especially this year, you just have to wonder, how was this chosen to be ordered? You know, I really feel like a puppet mouth version would have probably been better. You know, I feel like that would have been less disturbing than some of these. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.